Good morning! Welcome back to my channel. Another day in Alice Springs. Ready na kami sa aming adventure.
Day 2. Day 2. Inside the bus.
My name is Pauline from Creative Travel. I have organized this tour, the very first interstate tour that I've organized. So we're about 28 traveling together for 7 days. So our first stop is Alice Springs, then we'll drive through Kings Canyon, then through to Ayers Rock, and then back home.
Cebu yan. Cebu. Go on the bus for our day tour. Here. Alice Springs. This is the view from at the front of the hotel. It is now 8:30 and we are waiting for the bus to come pick us up. We've got a health club, a gym, and we're just waiting for the bus. We are now practically at the Outback. Ayan, oh, picture perfect.
Ay, mamaya, baka mabura mo. Mamaya mo na i-edit.
Ang ganda.
Oh, buddy. Oh, pa-picture ko. Oh, Whitney. Come on, Whitney.
Ayan yung roommates. Sa YouTube, nasa YouTube ito ha.
Alright folks, yeah, so welcome to Alice Springs. We're going to be going on a little tour around Alice today. We've got 3 venues we're going to visit. The first venue we're visiting is the Royal Flying Doctors service. And you'll learn about the Royal Flying Doctors. It's a very good service in Australia. Anybody has a Medicare card? Look after you. If you need a bit of Royal Flying, and God forbid, we don't, hopefully you never ever need to use it, but it's such a good service that it's there for people that need it. You'll learn about that there. We'll meet an employee of the Royal Flying Doctors, and he will give us a little presentation, tell you about it. And then you'll see a little holographic movie. You'll meet the Reverend John Flynn by holographic movie, and he was the man that started it all up. So when we get there, you'll learn all about that. And then we'll go from there to School of the Air. Does anybody know what School of the Air is?
Yes, the radio.
It's not got nothing to do with aviation. It's to do with distance education. Distance education, yeah. And here in Alice Springs was the first place that it started by communicating by radio. In 1951 they started it, and it was a pedal-powered radio that they used so they could talk to students in the Outback, you know. All the kids and that were living on the Outback farms. They could talk to them and communicate communicate, and teachers would help them with their education. So it's about distance education and how it all started here at Alice Springs for the people that live in the Outback of Australia, and also some people that live overseas. You'll hear all about that when you get there. And again, we'll meet an employee, and they will give a little presentation, and they'll tell you about it. You might even see a classroom in action, and yeah, you'll get a chance to learn a little bit about the history of Alice Springs there as well. And then from there, folks, we're going to go to a place where does anybody like snakes? Like snakes? Well, we're going to go to the Alice Springs reptile thing, and it's okay because they're all behind glass cages, so very safe. But I know you don't get the whole. Maybe Elizabeth, I don't know. It's up to the guy there. Before she was married to Charles, it was Alice Bell. Yeah. Well, no, they were both from England. So we're talking about, this is back in the 1850s, 1860s that they come over and helped out. And yeah, there was a little spring that they found with water not far from here. It must have been raining a few days before. And then now, yeah, they called it after his wife, Alice Springs. Oh, the famous, because there was a lady, part Aboriginal lady in the early 1900s. She come here with her 11 children, and she had a herd of billy goats. And that's how she fed her children. She had 11 children. She was her husband had passed away, a gold miner, and so she brought her children into town here. They put their billy goats on their hill. Yeah. Topsy Smith was her name. All right, just in front of us, folks, out the front window is the Royal Flying Doctors, so we're not too far from there. We're going to go inside here and we'll meet one of the employees, and they will tell us a little bit about the place and what we're going to do next. Watch